Where do people turn when they are in prison?
Hope.
Where can they turn after they are released?
Hope.
Hope Prison Ministries offers real hope to those who are in prison and to those who serve their time, regardless of their crime. Visit HopeGivesBack.com on North Texas Giving Day or search for Hope Prison Ministries. Give hope by giving generously to Hope Prison Ministries. When you give hope, hope gives back.
Hello, I'm Brandon Riggs.
And I'm Rustin Lambert.
We're going to do an interview of him today and find out a little bit about him. So, how long have you been a Christian?
Been a Christian for well over 10 years. I've been with Hope Prison Ministries for just a year and a half.
Just a year and a half, okay. How was life before you came to Hope Prison Ministries?
Life before Hope Prison Ministries, I was addicted to pornography, spent many years, and got addicted at a very young age, and spent time in prison, and that's where I started learning more of the gospel, growing in Christ, and I needed a place to stay. When I made parole, and Hope Prison Ministries was there.
Okay. Well, that's good. Was there any other options?
There was some options. There was other people. There was a lot of groups that had different kinds of rules or different kinds of things. Hope Prison Ministries is not only is a Christian, it comes with a curriculum, and it comes with accountability for porn addiction. I thought that was best for me to get involved in.
Right, so they help you stay accountable on the porn addiction and things that you could look up on the internet through MM Guardian app, which is actually a app that you can download and you can use to monitor software. So the guys in the ministry, everyone, even women if they are to join, are to have this monitoring software on their phone. It monitors their text messages, their web search history, and if any kind of explicit images pop up on the phone, then the holder of the monitoring software will be notified, and then they can have a conversation about that. Okay, so how is life after like Christ for you?
Yeah, so I spent a lot of time in prison growing and learning, and I wanted a certain kind of church. I knew it had certain kind of beliefs, and I didn't think that I would get that, especially as being a registered sex offender. Churches are complicated.
Right.
So I was able to get in, and Hope Prison Ministries, they provide a safe environment for church where we could worship openly and freely, not only the house with all the rules and regulations that I have to follow, and they help during that whole process of everything that's needed.
So what kind of ways have you seen Hope Prison Ministries help people?
Well, I've seen them help people when it comes down to a lot of guys that are just starting off. When they're getting out of prison, they have nothing. So there is rides available. There is a certain allowance for groceries. I've seen people on their own take care of folks by like a wallet, watch, stuff like that. We'll get for the guys.
So other guys in the ministry will also help look out for the fellow members in the ministry?
Yeah, mostly it deals with the guys at the house, whoever. It's kind of a tight family.
Right. So were you on scholarship, or did your family pay, or you paid for you to join the prison ministries?
I was in a partial scholarship.
Partial scholarship, okay. So that means that you were able to pay to some degree, and then the rest of it was covered by the scholarship program through Hope Prison Ministries?
That's right. I didn't need the food allowances. I was able to pay for those kinds of things.
Okay, that's good. So, do you have how's family life been since before and after your convictions?
Well, I had to leave my home. I had to leave the town that I was born and raised in, come to a new town. And Hope Prison Ministries and the church, they really are building a family. You get in and you're with a whole bunch of people that you don't know, but they're all in the same kind of situation that you are in. Most of them got out of prison. Some are moving from one ministry to another, and we just kind of talk and we kind of get along in a certain way of how we are. So you really build a family at the church or in your homes, and you're with each other all the time. Sometimes we work with each other for carpools, you know.
Yeah. So like, were you were unemployed obviously when you came to Hope Prison Ministries, right? Or were you employed?
I was already employed before then because I was in Hope Prison Ministries, or I got to Hope Prison Ministries while I was employed at another place, because I was in another ministry before then.
Okay. How would you say that Hope Prison Ministries is different from the other ministry that you were at?
The curriculum and the doctrinal statements are above par, I would have to say.
Was there an accountability program, like precautions put in place at the other ministry?
They did. They have a monitoring website. They chose that, or monitoring software. They chose that because it was Christian ran. It's not mGuardian. It was something else. But it's not as all inclusive as mGuardian.
How would you say that the restrictions that you have on probation have made a difference in your life? Like how impeding are those upon you, and how do they make you feel?
So compared to prison, you get 75% of your freedom back, is what I like to tell other guys. So 25% would be all the things that you have to do and focus in on. And the rest is pretty much open to how you used to live, in a sense of your freedoms and things that you could go to. I believed everyone who was in prison looked at a commercial and was like, oh, I can't wait to have a hamburger from Whataburger and stuff like that, right? So the classes that parole requires, I think everyone has to take some type of 12-step. The electronic monitor for the guys that have different kinds of crimes, like the sex offenders, most of the guys have to come out with an ankle monitor or some type of electronic device.
And it definitely have to have a monitoring software that they pay for monthly on their phone or any device that they have that they can connect to the internet.
Yeah, that is not universal. There's a lot of guys that have to have it because of either their county makes it mandatory or something like that. There's also a difference between parole and probation. One is more intense than the other. The other is meant for re-entry into society. The other one is meant to do some soul searching on preventing any more things that's already happening.
If you could give any advice to people out there, what would you say?
I would say that when it comes down to the crazy world, when it comes down to everything that has to deal with in a sex offense, I would say that it's not the end of the world or life is over. It's what I used to tell the guys that in prison and out of prison. It's not over. You can still have a life. It just takes some thinking about it, soul searching. And Hope Prison Ministry is there for people who think that they're got nothing left and that there's no more that they can have in life other than a barely scripted out existence. People can do pretty well.
Right, and part of Hope Prison Ministry's mission is to reach the least, the last, and the lost. So if you feel like you're in a situation where you're hopeless and you just got out of prison, you have no family to turn to, and you need some help and you want to follow Christ, I suggest looking out to any kind of nonprofit ministry, transitional housing. There are resources that can help you. And Hope for Everybody is something that has been started. It's a startup business right now. It's a database website company where we're connecting nonprofits with those who are in need of their services, and also allowing a platform that nonprofits can socialize and network between each other and make more of a difference in their community. If you like what you've seen today, please like. If you would like to see more in the future, subscribe. This is Brandon Riggs.
And this is Russ Lambert.
Have a good day. God bless you.